The Stoic Code, Mastering Your Life Through Ancient Wisdom. Welcome, seekers of a more fulfilling existence, to a transformative journey into the heart of Stoicism, where we unlock its timeless wisdom and apply it as a powerful cheat code for navigating the complexities of modern life. Forget dusty old philosophy, we're diving deep into practical strategies for reshaping your relationship with money, discovering profound meaning in the mundane, and training your mind to focus on the essentials, drawing inspiration from luminaries like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, who understood that luck, as Seneca eloquently stated, is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Therefore, prepare to declutter your mind, simplify your life, and unleash the untapped potential within as we embark on this empowering exploration together, because Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength," a foundational principle for cultivating resilience and inner peace amidst life's inevitable storms. Let's commence this journey with Lesson 1, the transformative power of a morning ritual. Far beyond a groggy, caffeine-fueled scramble, envision a mindful, intentional morning ritual that sets the stage for a day brimming with awesomeness. So let's dismantle the snooze button trap that ensnares so many, fostering a cycle of grogginess, stress, and feeling perpetually behind schedule. What if, instead, we could greet each day with calm, clarity, and purpose, crafting a morning ritual that nourishes our minds, bodies, and souls, aligning with the wisdom of ancient philosophers who recognized the profound significance of the day's initial hours, because Aristotle, for example, advocated for a morning routine encompassing exercise, contemplation, and study, believing that these activities set the tone for the remainder of the day. Thus, how do we forge a personalized morning ritual that resonates with our modern lives? Let's begin with rising and shining mindfully, replacing the snooze button with a conscious decision to wake up at a consistent time, even on weekends, thereby regulating your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Upon awakening, embrace deep breaths, gentle stretching, and setting a powerful intention for the day ahead, guiding your actions and decisions. Next, prioritize hydration and nourishment, initiating your day with a revitalizing glass of water to rehydrate your body after sleep, then fuel your system with a wholesome breakfast providing sustained energy, eschewing sugary cereals and pastries in favor of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. Thirdly, integrate movement into your morning, because exercise serves as a potent catalyst for waking up both body and mind. This needn't be an arduous workout. A brisk walk, yoga session, or even a few minutes of stretching can yield remarkable benefits for your energy levels and mood. Cultivate your mind through reading, journaling, or meditation. Activities that clear your head, focus your thoughts, and instill a positive mindset. Meditate upon Marcus Aurelius's insightful words. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love, a sentiment that encapsulates the essence of mindful appreciation. Finally, plan your day, allocating a few minutes to review your calendar, prioritize tasks, and establish realistic goals, preventing feelings of overwhelm and maintaining focus. Consider real-world examples, such as the CEOs who embrace morning meditation to enhance clarity, reduce stress, and prioritize tasks, the writers and artists who utilize morning pages to unlock creativity and process thoughts, or the athletes who engage in rigorous morning workouts to prepare for the day's challenges. The bottom line is that a morning ritual isn't about adding more to your already demanding schedule, it's about carving out sacred space for self-connection, intention setting, and preparing for the day with purpose, because as the adage goes, win the morning, win the day. Therefore, experiment with various elements to discover a morning ritual that harmonizes with your mind, body, and soul, yielding profound benefits. Then, we transition to Lesson 2, the transformative power of a day in review. A mindful practice that transcends mere rehashing of events or dwelling on mistakes. Instead, it involves cultivating a practice of learning, growth, and self-improvement, breaking free from the hamster wheel of life, where we often get trapped in the daily grind, rushing through routines only to collapse into bed, exhausted. But what if we could disrupt this mindless repetition, using the end of each day as an opportunity to pause, reflect, and gain valuable insights? Because ancient Stoics such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius championed daily reflection, believing that examining our thoughts, actions, and emotions cultivates wisdom, virtue, and a more fulfilling existence. Seneca's assertion that the unexamined life is not worth living underscores the importance of this introspective practice. Thus, how do we engage in meaningful and practical self-examination? Consider a simple framework for your daily review, beginning with the highlights reel, where you recall the positive moments of your day, such as experiences that brought joy, accomplishments achieved, and things you're grateful for, cultivating gratitude and optimism. Next, analyze the learning curve, reflecting on the challenges and setbacks you encountered, extracting valuable lessons and identifying opportunities for future improvement, remembering that mistakes aren't failures, but rather opportunities for growth. Consider Kuz's and Posner's sage advice: our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Subsequently, engage in course correction, identifying one or two small adjustments you can implement to improve your life, which could range from setting a new goal to practicing a new habit or simply cultivating greater mindfulness. Because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, incremental improvements pave the way for significant transformations. Consider real-world examples, such as CEOs who maintain daily journals to track progress, capture thoughts, and reflect on experiences. Mindful athletes who use visualization and mental rehearsal techniques to review performance and identify areas for improvement, or parents who utilize bedtime routines to reflect on the day's events, express gratitude, and learn from challenges. The day in review isn't about dwelling on the past or obsessing over errors, it's about extracting lessons, celebrating successes, and making incremental improvements that catalyze substantial change over time, because as Heraclitus observed, the only constant in life is change. By embracing change and utilizing reflection as a tool for growth, we can navigate life's ebbs and flows with increased grace, resilience, and wisdom. Then, we move to Lesson 3, Unmasking the Truth About Money, transcending budgeting tips and investment strategies to delve into its deeper meaning, its role in our lives, and the often misunderstood relationship between money and happiness, debunking the golden handcuffs that bind us, wherein society often portrays money as the ultimate goal, equating it with happiness, freedom, and success. But is this truly the case? Because as Epicurus insightfully observed, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In essence, true wealth lies not in the amount of money you possess, but in the alignment of your needs with your desires, because most of us require far less than we perceive. Consider the hedonic treadmill, where our desires constantly outpace our acquisitions, leading to perpetual dissatisfaction despite increased wealth because we quickly adapt to our circumstances, rendering the initial euphoria of a raise or bonus fleeting. The relentless pursuit of money can become a trap, compelling us to sacrifice our time, health, relationships, and values. We work tirelessly, neglecting our families and compromising our well-being in the name of accumulating more wealth, but at what cost? As Seneca wisely stated, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. So how do we liberate ourselves from the money trap and foster a healthier relationship with wealth, beginning with redefining wealth itself, recognizing that it extends beyond mere financial assets? True wealth encompasses having enough to live a comfortable and fulfilling life, including financial security, good health, loving relationships, meaningful work, and a sense of purpose. Cultivate gratitude by taking time each day to appreciate your blessings, rather than fixating on your deficits. This can be as simple as writing down 3 things you're grateful for each morning or evening. Spend wisely, investing in experiences that bring you joy, opportunities for long-term growth, and endeavors that align with your values. Choose experiences over material possessions. One of the most profound ways to find meaning and fulfillment is through acts of giving, whether donating to charity, volunteering your time, or simply assisting a friend in need. Acts of generosity evoke a sense of joy and purpose that money cannot replicate. Consider real-world examples, such as minimalist millionaires who prioritize experiences and relationships over material possessions, charitable billionaires who dedicate their fortunes to philanthropic causes, and individuals who prioritize experiences, relationships, and personal growth over accumulating wealth, reporting higher levels of life satisfaction. The bottom line is that money is a tool, not a master. It can be wielded for good or ill, depending on our choices, by redefining wealth, practicing gratitude, spending wisely, and giving back, we can break free from the money trap and cultivate a life rich in meaning and fulfillment, because as Henry David Thoreau aptly noted, wealth is the ability to fully experience life, and then we progress to lesson 4, cultivating deep understanding, going beyond surface-level knowledge to embrace a thirst for knowledge that transcends casual conversations and social media snippets, because in today's information-saturated world, we're bombarded with headlines, tweets, and memes, yet often lack a true grasp of the underlying concepts. Socrates' famous proclamation, "I know that I know nothing," underscores the importance of continuous questioning and the pursuit of deeper truths. Deep understanding entails going beyond the surface, asking why and how instead of merely what, connecting the dots, and developing a nuanced understanding of complex issues. Why strive for deep understanding? Because it fosters critical thinking skills, enabling us to analyze information, evaluate evidence, and draw informed conclusions, essential for navigating a world rife with misinformation. Deep understanding cultivates empathy and compassion by enabling us to see the world through the eyes of others, understanding their motivations and struggles, fostering stronger relationships and a more equitable society. Deep understanding often sparks creativity and innovation, enabling us to devise creative solutions to complex problems, because as Richard Feynman asserted, the first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool. Consider real-world examples, such as investigative journalists who delve beneath the surface to expose corruption, scientists who challenge existing theories to advance knowledge, and lifelong learners who continuously expand their horizons. So how do we cultivate deep understanding? As if we were mental scuba divers, begin by asking questions, even if they seem obvious, because the more you inquire, the deeper your understanding will become. Challenge assumptions, questioning information and sources, and acknowledge your own biases. Seek out diverse perspectives, engaging in respectful dialogue and remaining open to changing your mind. Connect the dots, identifying patterns, connections, and underlying causes. Cultivate patience because deep understanding requires time and effort, focusing on developing an intuitive grasp of complex issues, rather than rote memorization, because as Aristotle noted, the ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. Therefore, dive deep, explore, and never cease learning. Next is Lesson 5, transcending the pursuit of external validation and embracing the journey, redefining winning to encompass purpose, passion, and personal growth, beyond the pursuit of accolades and material possessions, because in our society, we often equate winning with external validation, constantly comparing ourselves to others and striving for recognition. We believe that achieving a certain status or acquiring certain possessions will finally bring us happiness. However, external validation is fleeting, akin to a sugar rush that quickly fades. The relentless pursuit of external validation can trigger anxiety, stress, and burnout, because as Epicurus observed, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. True happiness emanates from within, independent of external achievements. Therefore, cultivate intrinsic motivation, the inner drive that fuels your actions, your passion, and your desire to learn, grow, and contribute to the world, because as Mihai Csikszentmihalyi noted, the best moments in our lives are not the passive, receptive, relaxing times. The best moments usually occur if a person's body or mind is stretched to its limits in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile. Therefore, shift your focus from external validation to intrinsic motivation by defining your values, aligning your actions with your core beliefs, and identifying your desired impact on the world. Set meaningful goals that resonate with your values, inspire you, challenge you, and ignite your enthusiasm. Embrace the journey, savoring the process of growth and self-discovery, celebrating small victories, and learning from mistakes. Discover your flow, that state of complete immersion where time seems to vanish. Pursue activities that captivate you, whether writing, painting, playing music, or problem-solving. Consider real-world examples, such as artists who create for the sheer joy of creation, scientists driven by a thirst for knowledge, and volunteers who find fulfillment in serving others. The only prize worth winning is the one that comes from within, derived from living a life aligned with your values, pursuing your passions, and making a positive impact. because as Confucius asserted, the superior man understands what is right, the inferior man understands what will sell, therefore, embrace the journey and focus on what truly matters. Lesson 6 introduces the power of mantras, harnessing the transformative potential of words to shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions, rather than simply chanting in a yoga studio. We explore how to create a personal mantra that serves as a secret weapon for navigating life's challenges and achieving our goals. A mantra is a word, phrase, or sound repeated to enhance concentration and meditation, serving as a powerful affirmation, a guiding principle, and a reminder of inner strength. It's akin to a personal pep talk, reprogramming the subconscious mind to replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations, cultivating resilience and optimism. The use of mantras dates back thousands of years to ancient India, where they served as tools for spiritual growth and enlightenment. This concept resonates across cultures, with philosophers and thinkers recognizing the power of words, because as the Buddha stated, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. How does a mantra function? By focusing and concentrating, quieting the mind and reducing mental chatter, offering a mental reset, by affirming positivity, embedding beliefs in the subconscious mind, and cultivating a positive outlook, by regulating emotions, managing stress and anxiety through calming phrases, and by providing motivation and inspiration, reminding us of our goals and potential. Consider real-world examples, such as athletes who use mantras to boost confidence, entrepreneurs who use mantras to stay motivated, and everyday heroes who create mantras that resonate with their personal experiences. To create your own mantra, choose a phrase that deeply resonates with you. Keep it concise and memorable, and repeat it regularly, incorporating it into your daily routine. Therefore, a mantra is more than just words, it's a tool for self-empowerment, tapping into inner strength and wisdom, because as Lao Tzu noted, watch your thoughts, they become your words, watch your words, they become your actions, watch your actions, they become your habits, watch your habits, they become your character, watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Lesson 7 delves into the 3 areas of training, the trifecta for living a kick-ass life. These areas, recognized by ancient philosophers, encompass the training of desire, action, and assent, providing a practical framework for personal growth because the training of desire focuses on managing wants, needs, and cravings, aligning desires with values, because as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus noted, it's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things. The training of action involves aligning actions with values and goals, doing what's right even when difficult, as Aristotle stated. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit, me. Aiming our actions shape our character and destiny, and the training of assent entails controlling thoughts and beliefs, cultivating gratitude, and challenging negative self-talk, because as the Buddha stated, what we think, we become. Our thoughts profoundly influence our emotions and actions. Consider practical applications. Training desire involves managing social media addiction by setting limits and finding fulfilling alternatives. Training action involves achieving fitness goals by setting realistic targets and seeking support, and training assent involves challenging negative thoughts through mindfulness and positive affirmations. In our modern world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions and temptations. By training our desires, actions, and assent, we can reclaim control, cultivate inner peace, and live meaningful lives. The 3 areas of training are a practical roadmap for self-improvement, enabling us to cultivate wisdom, virtue, and happiness, because as Socrates stated, the unexamined life is not worth living. Lesson 8 presents the concept of watching the wise, gaining access to the school of life through the wisdom of those who have walked the path before us, the OG mentors, observing the lives and teachings of those who embody wisdom, because as Seneca stated, associate with people who are likely to improve you, welcome those whom you are capable of improving. This mutual exchange enhances growth. Why watch the wise? Because it accelerates learning, expands perspective, and provides inspiration. By observing others, we gain insights, avoid pitfalls, and accelerate our growth, akin to having a cheat code for life. Observing others challenges our assumptions and broadens our understanding, like upgrading your mental software. Seeing others succeed inspires us to do the same. The bottom line is that you don't have to be a famous philosopher or a successful entrepreneur to be a source of wisdom. We can learn from our parents, our teachers, our friends, our colleagues, anyone who embodies the qualities we admire. So, how do we watch the wise? First, identify your role models. Then, observe and learn from them by reading their books and listening to their podcasts. Seek out mentorship, and finally reflect and apply what you have learned. Watching the wise is not about copying others, but about gaining wisdom and expanding perspective, because as Confucius said, by 3 methods we may learn wisdom: first, by reflection, which is noblest; second, by imitation, which is easiest; and third, by experience, which is the bitterest. And finally, in Lesson 9, we focus on the concept of keeping it simple, to declutter your life and your mind, cutting through the noise to focus on what truly matters, rather than becoming a minimalist. It's about simplicity as a tool for living intentionally, because in today's world, we're bombarded with choices and information. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. In other words, just because you're busy, does not mean you're productive. Simplicity isn't deprivation, it's intentionality. Simplicity is the intentional promotion of the things we most value and the removal of anything that distracts us from them. So, how do we simplify our lives? Declutter your space, get rid of anything you don't need. Outer order contributes to inner calm. Simplify your schedule. If it isn't a hell yeah, it's a no. Streamline your digital life, such as unsubscribing from lists and following accounts. Focus on the essentials, such as friends and family. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking. Real-world examples. Let's explore how this concept is applied in daily life. The capsule wardrobe. Many people have embraced the concept of a capsule wardrobe, which consists of a small number of essential clothing items that can be mixed and matched to create a variety of outfits. This simplifies their morning routine and reduces decision fatigue. The weekly meal plan. Planning your meals for the week can save you time, money and stress. It also helps you make healthier choices and avoid impulse purchases at the grocery store. The tech-free weekend. Many people find that taking a break from technology for a weekend can be incredibly refreshing and rejuvenating. It allows them to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with themselves, their loved ones and the natural world. The bottom line: simplifying your life is not about deprivation or sacrifice, it's about making conscious choices, focusing on what truly matters and creating more space for joy, creativity and meaning in your life. As the poet T.S. Eliot put it, where is the wisdom we have lost in knowledge? Where is the knowledge we have lost in information? By simplifying our lives we can reclaim our wisdom, our knowledge and our sense of wonder. Alright Stoic fam, we've covered a lot of ground today, from morning routines to minimalist living, from the power of mantras to the wisdom of the ancients. But remember, Stoicism isn't just about reading or listening, it's about doing. It's about taking these principles and applying them to your daily life. As Epicus said, first say to yourself what you would be and then do what you have to do. So what kind of life do you want to create? What kind of person do you want to become? Start small, choose one principle that resonates with you and start practicing it today. Maybe it's setting a Stoic morning routine, decluttering your space, or finding a man that empowers you. Whatever it is, commit to it and watch how it transforms your life. Remember, the Stoic journey is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about constantly striving to become the best version of yourself, one step at a time. So go out there and live your Stoic life. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes and never stop growing. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're all in this together. Now go forth and conquer.